Yay, King's Quest 6. All right. Let's see. I seem to be missing. There I am. All right. This is too big. That is not the right size. Oh well. I'm just gonna type Sierra. Yay! I can't believe I spelled tomorrow wrong, eh? Woof. There we go. Nobody saw it though, luckily. Cookie, cut away from that scene. That's right. Oh man. If I remember correctly, we're quite stuck. So I'm going to use my tried and true method of going to every screen and poking everything on every screen until something changes. Yay, Muse Calliope. By the way, welcome in King of Nowhere, Surrounded, Jetillers, Maxilla, Muse Calliope. How are y'all? Happy Friday, if it's Friday for you. If it's not, it's probably Saturday. It's also a good day. Probably nobody's still in Thursday, but if you are, you should join us soon. That all looks good. My speed is ridiculous. That's what I was like, something feels off here. All right, what do we have? We have the paintbrush. Oh boy. Do I want the paintbrush? I don't know what I want. I think we've kind of poked everything in here. Let's go look around somewhere else. Maybe on this screen. Where'd the lamp seller go? I don't have a lamp to trade anyway. I thought maybe the tinderbox would do, but thinking not. Let's go this way. We've never done anything with the Cinderella-esque person. It's a person.
Alexander doesn't want to intrude on private property unless he's been invited.
Can I just like holler out?
Alexander can't see any way to hold a conversation with that. The path.
I didn't mean to talk.
Alexander has not been invited to pick the family's roses. There's no reason to touch that. The palm trees are beautiful, but neither climbable nor obtainable.
Nor obtainable. Can't just grab a palm tree.
Alexander sees nothing of interest there.
Yeah. It's sort of like a dead screen at the moment.
Alexander wouldn't know what to do with the old bag of sand.
I'm just clicking stuff that looks like
The
maybe
boards of the pier would not be pleasant to the touch. Considering the poor condition of the shore, it looks like the easiest way to get into the water is just to jump off the pier.
Now we've done that before. No, wait, don't do that. No, Alex.
The powerful currents grab Alexander. Struggle as he might, he feels himself being pulled out to sea.
That's 17. That was pretty quick.
The currents around the island pull Alexander under. As Alexander struggles to the surface for the third and last time, he finds
Spoiler
himself
alert,
wishing
last
he'd
time.
paid more attention to the warning signs of an undertow.
What signs were there, do you reckon? Tickets, please.
Tickets.
Oh, that's not what he says.
Next.
A
Nothing like
cheetah.
getting swept.
Nice. That's like my second favorite one. I love the like sun and just the way that one looks. It actually looks better than I think most of the others. All right, well that was unproductive, and now our speed's back to race car. Until I was getting antsy last time we were playing. We already read the sign. What can we do with this bird? Ooh, there's a basket. Hold on, I want to go back and touch this basket. It's like hiding in the weeds over here.
Alexander sees nothing particularly interesting there.
Do you even see it at all?
Alexander is standing on a sunny village
No.
street. There are open shops to his right,
Doesn't even
hard-packed
acknowledge
path
the
beneath his
basket.
feet, and palm trees waving over his head. To the north, a key-shaped arch leads to another part of the village.
Doesn't even acknowledge the basket. All right, what about the nightingale? Does it like us enough? Should I just try to grab it?
Although the nightingale seems interested in Alexander, she would never allow him close enough to grab her.
What about just chatting?
Hello, little nightingale. Of what do you sing?
I've done this.
The nightingale only looks at Alexander curiously and continues to sing.
I've already tried the knothole, yeah?
Alexander examines the tree's hollow, but finds nothing of interest.
What about this?
Alexander has no need to carry around large rocks.
Sings girl in the tower. Welcome in, Detective Magnata. We did already find this. Zenitsu! How's it going? Looky there. There's Cedric. If only he were here to tell us what to do. Yes, the DOS version. Yes, yes. I don't know. I think we've touched everything here. Is there anything else in the box? No.
There's nothing left in the box, and the box itself is ruined.
Since when is having no need for an item stopped an adventure game's protagonist? That's true. Surrounded. All right, let's see. Let's go to that pond. Did I try to throw everything in already?
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Because we've done nothing at this place. I don't think we're ready for the catacombs yet, because we tried to throw everything in, and then the other items from the pawn shop really make, like, even for an adventure game, make no sense. I could throw the tomato in there. Speaking of which, you can throw the tomato and it yells at you.
What are you, nuts? Don't put me in that soup bowl of a pond, you crazy human!
Can I touch it? Or does that kill me? Hold on. Pond. There you go. Because I'm at a pond.
Ouch! That water is hot.
Excellent. It'd be a real pain to climb up this rock and hop over there. That is not what I said to do, Alexander!
And soon realizes a deep sympathy for soup vegetables as he learns the true meaning of being in a stew.
Death 18. Alexander's soup. That's right.
Next.
It looks like Alexander's in a bit of a stew.
Oh, it's not a soup, Magnata. It's a stew. What about these mushrooms? Oh, come on!
Ouch!
I clearly clicked the mushroom. These
Alexander,
mushrooms.
not being an expert on poisonous
yeah, I did that before.
decides not to take a chance on tasting the local variety. The tall, narrow trees have sparse and relatively small branches on their lower
I've
trunks.
done that before too. I
They
remember
don't lend
that line.
themselves to easy climbing.
This is root.
The denseness of the forest makes it inadvisable to stray from the path.
I feel like it's slightly advisable. What with the boiling pond? All right. I'll have to accept we are in fact stuck at this pond. Because I did try to throw everything right. I guess I haven't tried the paintbrush. That's new.
That would have no effect on the boiling pond.
You never know.
To do anything with the lamp, Alexander must first cross the pond.
Okay. Did I try to put milk in
The
there?
milk bottle. That would have no effect on the boiling pond.
Can I talk to this rabbit? No, he's gone.
The tall, narrow tree.
Nah, it's just the tree again. Looked a little green there. I don't know. I'm reaching. Talk to the deer?
The fawn is too busy eating to pay attention to Alexander.
What if I just go, like, harass it?
Alexander resists the temptation to pet the fawn, thinking he might frighten it.
Well,
If the tree stump is hiding anything, it's only local fauna. There's no need to disturb some creature's nest. The denseness of the forest makes it inadvisable to
All right. That leaves
Alexander
only
pulls out.
the silliest of all places,
Alexander feels a strange
the Isle of
pulling
Wonder.
sensation.
There must be something with the books that I don't get yet. Or the clam? Does the clam want a paintbrush?
That won't do anything for the little oyster.
No. Pretty sure I've tried everything else on the oyster. So we have a caterpillar. The only caterpillars I know about, like, are from Alice in Wonderland. And then the hungry caterpillar.
Hey, hands off the goods there, son.
I don't really have
Sorry.
anything to give him. Maybe the sentence, but...
There's no reason to use that on a pile of books.
Well, I was more for the caterpillar.
Alexander sees no use for that item there.
You can add a book to the books.
There's no reason to use that on a pile of books.
What if we just read the book here?
Alexander opens the bargain book and reads a paragraph at random.
2 dulcimers raised to the degree of 40 half-dulcimers, divided into equal parts by the third of a cackle of grouse geese, put over the result of 10 fine mackles, albeit small fine mackles, stretched over the total of 53 1/8 bottles of wild beast lard.
I don't even know what half those words are.
What an incredibly boring book. No wonder the bookshop owner wanted to get rid of it so badly.
All right, let's do something dangerous. Spider. I'm gonna talk to this seducting spider.
Oh, so there you are, handsome. What can I do for you now?
So what is this? This is a piece of paper?
That scrap of paper blew into my web.
Don't
from
do
the
it!
Books over there. The wind just thinks it can deposit anything here.
Maybe I could read the book and she'll fall asleep.
Alexander offers the item to the Black Widow.
No, no, thank you, you sweet.
There's sort of a tell.
Like a good little wife, I
He'll
have
say-
no interest in anything except my cozy little web and you.
He'll say the name of the item if it's right, and then he'll say the item if it's wrong.
Alexander offers the item to the...
No,
No,
no.
Alexander offers the item to...
no.
Tomato.
Alexander offers the item to the...
No.
I think I've tried all of these, but
Alexander offers the item to the Black Widow.
No.
have I done the sentence?
Alexander offers the item to the...
No.
Okay.
Alexander offers the item to the Black Widow.
No.
No. I forget where I was. Did I do the flower?
Alexander offers the item.
No.
If I try to get that, I die. I'm not doing that again.
An intricately detailed spider's web has been spun between a pile of books and a small tree.
Okay. What about her? What is
The
it?
Black Widow is sitting in her web. She has long legs and an hourglass on her belly. She gives Alexander a knowing look.
Let's abandon that. If I try to take a book, can I read this
The
book?
tail end of this island is a riotous scramble of books, sand,
No. What do bees like? Honey, flowers. I have a flower.
There's no reason to use that would serve no purpose. There's no
I'm trying to click a bee.
Alexander sees no use for that item there.
I thought maybe it would change because he moved and the music played differently.
There's no
Am I missing them or?
bees buzz
No, I'm
around
not.
the books as though the
Okay.
pages were laden with the sweetest pollen.
So I am hitting them. Pollinating books. This whole place has been kind of like all the vegetables are kind of puns, and then there's the dogwood tree. But I don't get the... Oh, the spelling bee. They already told me the answer to that. This stick looks so sus.
Stick is stuck in the middle of the swamp.
Can I talk to it?
Alexander sees no point in
I
trying
thought
to
he was
talk
gonna
to that
talk.
stick in the swamp.
He said no. What about the
My
dog
dear
tree?
Is it true that your bark is worse than your bite?
What a dogwood want? Tomato?
What would a dogwood tree do with that?
I don't know. What about a rabbit's foot? Dogs like rabbits.
What would a dogwood tree do with that?
No. I could paint it.
What would a dogwood...
Yeah, what would a dogwood tree do with that?
The silky red...
Oops.
What would a dogwood tree do with that?
Shaka! Yeah, of course.
What would a dogwood...
Yeah, sorry I missed the last couple days. I had to do my real job instead. Well, I had to sleep because I was doing... Well, anyway. I think we've done everything here unless we can get the hole in the ground. Let's see if this is still working. We had some bugs last time. Yeah, it is.
The wallflowers, overcome with shyness at Alexander's approach, cluster together and cover the hole in the wall. Alexander can't get it.
What about this pizza doors?
A curiously speckled gate marks one end of the garden.
Okay, table.
To the right of the path is a little coffee table.
These are
A
snapdragons.
colorful array of snapdragons stand guard to one side of the path.
There's a
An
chair.
elegant padded chair provides a cushy seat from which to enjoy the lively garden.
These are sour grapes.
Those grapes look awfully sour.
Can I talk to them?
Alexander addresses the grapes.
Why are you so sour, if you don't mind my asking?
Well, we'll tell you. How would you like to have the possibility of being made into wine hanging over your head? And then there's our neighbors, the clinging vines. All they do
Oh, the
all
vines are
day
different.
is whine about the Ivy League social climbers that never call. It's really just no fun at all.
That's too bad. Well, I hope things start looking up.
I thought those were part of the grapes.
Thanks a lot.
So maybe I can get those.
Alexander decides to examine the vines on the wall more closely.
Ooh. Something's doing something.
Come closer. We like you.
I, appreciate your enthusiasm. But I'm really not interested.
What's happening? Am I dying? Oh no, it's around my head.
You.
Tickets up. Next.
No,
Just want to be loved by you.
we've figured it out. Death 19. I just loaded an earlier save and it sorted everything out. It wasn't the CPU speed or anything like that. There was just something wrong with the save. An earlier save came back to the same spot. It's all good. Very strange. Back at the spider here. All right. Let's see. I'm going to go back and talk to all the vegetables to make sure I didn't miss something. Can I talk to the milk thing? I already have some milk, but I didn't really do anything.
Milkweed thrives near the mucky swamp. Small bottles filled with milk grow on it like fruit. The milkweed doesn't answer.
This looks like it would talk, this little knot on the log, but it does not. So can I talk to the vines without getting myself killed? Don't walk over there. Just stay in the path. It's talking, not touching.
What curious clinging vines
Okay,
are
good.
on this wall?
We know we're fascinating, but no one ever visits us. We're lonely.
That's too bad.
We just want to be liked. We just want to be hugged. We've been clinging to this wall, but he's gotten boring.
I see. Perhaps you should find a new place.
Don't be stupid. We're clinging vines, not particularly mobile.
No, I don't suppose so. Well, good luck.
And I don't think the babies talk. Yeah. Why is he walking all the way over
Hello.
there?
Aren't you a bunch of fine-looking young plants?
Apparently, the baby's tears haven't learned to talk yet.
I see.
Good day, tomato vines.
Good morning.
What about, can I make the tomato talk to the tomato?
The tomato vines would have little use for that.
Well, okay. And yes.
Alexander is standing in a delectable garden. Nestled in the bright green grass are colorful plants growing in orderly clusters. Some of their curious faces peer up at Alexander from the sides of the path. The garden ends at a speckled gate.
Speckled. This is weird.
2 fat stone pillars surround the gate. Above them float pieces of stone that seem to be in open rebellion against the laws of gravity.
I don't think we've talked to the cauliflower.
Excuse me, lettuce.
Oh, lettuce.
The lettuce just gives Alexander the cold shoulder.
What? Why is
that
it white?
lettuce growing in the garden? It looks a little chilled. Why, it must be iceberg lettuce.
Oh, iceberg lettuce. Gotcha. Can we get iceberg
Alexander
lettuce?
picks a head of iceberg lettuce.
That's dumb. This game is
Gas. Is
stupid.
that cold?
Yeah, okay. Okay. Yep, snapdragons.
Those snapdragons don't like Alexander getting so close. Alexander is carrying a full head of a queer-looking lettuce made of ice. The lettuce is rapidly melting.
Yeah, I hope they got paid well as well. They sound familiar. I don't know if it's because of the other Sierra games or if they're proper voice actors. Sierra was making some serious bank around now, so they probably used whoever. Well, anyway, this obviously...
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
That was the least interactable looking thing on that
Alexander
screen.
feels a
I'm
strange
shocked that
pulling
that's
sensation.
cheap viewers. Oh boy.
To take the path,
Okay. I'm pretty sure this is going to work, but I guess it might not. Throw the iceberg into the old pond here.
hoping to cool down the boiling pond, Alexander throws
This
in a
really
head of
shouldn't
iceberg
work.
lettuce.
I mean, even if it was ice, it's like tiny.
The pond's water slowly stops boiling, cooled by the ice. It still looks hot, but bearable.
A voice beast? That's right. Someone mentioned that.
Alexander decides to brave the steaming pond.
Alexander's beast. Wow. Yeah.
Ouch!
Okay, good. It's still hot. That
The
makes
pond
sense.
is no longer boiling, but it's hardly bathwater.
Yeah, okay. That's fair. Grab the lamp.
Alexander takes the old hunter's lamp from the tree.
Onward!
As
That's
Alexander
cool, but I'm more
continues
impressed by
down
the tomato.
path,
Agree.
He gets the strange feeling that
Oh,
he's
boy.
being watched.
This guy looks kind of
Come
Kinda
on
sketchy.
over here and see what I'm doing with these flowers. Never mind that stone fella on top of the gate. He won't hurt you any. He's just there to scare you.
Are his eyes glowing? Yeah, F that guy. Wait, whoa. He's doing a good job.
Look here, Archer. Do you mind if I pass?
The archer retains his stony silence. The stone statue doesn't respond.
Well, that's unnerving that he moves. Archer gate. It can actually melt? I'm so glad I didn't find it earlier. I wouldn't have known what it was for and would have wandered around and totally not even remembered it, probably. Holy crap, it actually melts? Can you get another one at least?
True, I say. I can show you a path through the forest.
Can I talk to him without walking over there, or is this like a dumb thing to do?
I'm Alexander
Excellent.
of Daventry. Who are you?
What difference does it make? Just come on over here. I'll tell you my life history if you still want to hear it.
I've just seen this thing here. Is this a real thing?
A brick lies in the grass.
A
It
brick!
must have come from the old brick wall.
Can we put it back?
Alexander picks up the brick.
It kind of looks like it goes right there.
A gray brick wall runs to the east and west on either side of the path. Using that on the wall would not... Throwing the brick at the stone archer might scratch his marble, but it won't stop the archer's vigilant watch over the path.
It actually said the name of the item. What about the tomato?
The stone archer would undoubtedly shoot Alexander long before he managed to climb up the wall to try that.
What? No, I'm throwing a tomato. Blindfold it?
The stone archer would undoubtedly...
Right. Before I climb up and do that. Can I rub the lamp?
Alexander rubs the lamp, but nothing happens.
Fish sticks.
Alexander is carrying an old, battered hunter's lamp. The
You
lamp
can get
is
another?
empty.
Okay, so it's not a soft lock. What did he say?
Alexander is carrying an old, battered hunter's lamp. The lamp is empty.
Empty.
There's no reason to use that.
Fill it with milk. Why not? I don't know. Empty, huh?
A stone archer sits atop the lintel of the gate like a silent guardian. His stone bow is tightly drawn and fitted with a single stone arrow. The statue to the left of the gate shows a man kneeling down with his spear as though waiting for a target.
It's not promising
Look,
either.
there's no point in hanging out here all day. I can show you the wondrous castle that lies in the middle of the island. Don't be so timid.
It's kind of fun. Gosh, there's really no clue whatsoever as to what to do here.
Tall, narrow trees abound on each side of the path.
Well, I guess we may as well... I'm going to save again because I got that brick. Not that it's a big deal, but... Let's walk on over.
Gotcha this time.
Not really. It's another one of those obvious deaths.
Tickets.
I'm worried one day they're going to have what looks like an obvious death,
That
and it's
move
the
was
actual
slightly
answer.
erroneous.
Erroneous. Thank you, game. Yeah, Alexander and Robin Hood have the same screen. So, archers like feathers. Oh,
That's odd. The gardener just disappeared.
why did he do
The
that?
stone archer would undoubtedly...
What happened there? Hold on. I want to...
The stone archer...
You aren't gonna listen to me, are you? Well, we'll just see about that.
I
That's
see.
odd. The gardener just disappeared. A gray brick wall runs to the east and west on either side of the path.
Oh! I was just thinking I could use a shield. And we know where to get a shield. And I now have a rock. I was thinking I needed a rock. But that run. But I have a brick, which is like a rock in a lot of ways. So we could probably go to ye old catacombs.
Alexander pulls.
And at least see if...
Alexander
like, we'll save beforehand so we can load out, because maybe we don't have everything, but we've never even gotten past that one trap, so... we'll see if we can see what's next. So we'll just save right here, and I'm going to save it over the old one, which is the beach.
The steps.
No, walk up them. Come on now. My favorite musical part. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. All right. Here's the speech we've heard 30,000 times.
So, you have chosen to come back and face the catacombs.
I'm going to take
where
a
you
drink
could
while
have
they talk.
escaped. I admit I am surprised. You're either a complete idiot or vain enough to think yourself invincible.
Rip their wings off.
And you are far wiser, I suppose, to leave a maiden to die? To not fight this plague on your own people?
Bravery and suicide are two different things, human. You will have a chance to renounce your choice soon enough, when you lay trembling under the Minotaur's hooves.
Oh,
We
the
shall
Minotaur.
see.
Forgot about that.
Thanks for the escort.
I'm not sure what to do with a
We
Minotaur.
only escort you to your death. May the fates make it quick so that you do not
Maybe
have
if
to
I had a cream
scream
pie
long.
from the 5th game, I could throw it at the Minotaur. If it's good enough for a Yeti, it's good enough for a Minotaur. All right, so we got to get Coin Skull.
The catacombs entrance
Shield.
door is locked from the outside by the Winged One's guards. It seems
The
that
Winged
leaving the
Ones.
catacombs by that door is
Usually
not
the
an
winged
option.
ones are like demons, I think, but this time they look like angels. So. Well, not real angels. I mean, those are terrifying. De-wing the winged ones. All right, so the skull's over here, if I remember correctly.
Alexander picks up the skull.
Okay. And then we got to do the floor puzzle, which I think I remember. I remember the shape of it. I don't remember like the symbols. I just remember the shape that I do. So we'll see how that goes. It may not go as well. We can always open the manual and hear my computer turn into a jet engine as it tries to run 3 programs at once. All right, so I'm pretty sure it's rose, 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 sickle, crown, bird, skull, floor. I wasn't saying what I remembered. I was doing the shape and saying what I saw where I thought I was supposed to go, which was correct. We want a new one. Oh no, we've already read the manual. I'm so sorry. I've refunded. But maybe I should bring it up in case we need it again. Oh no! I'm so sorry. Those are for Willow. I don't have a magazine for this game. I'm the worst. I'm gonna turn those off and look embarrassed mildly. I'm sorry, Maxilla. I was so busy this week, I didn't have time to get us a magazine. What was I doing? Oh, yes. I'm getting... that'll work. You can destroy Sankara stones. I'm getting us the manual anyway. There we go. All right. Manual accomplished. Oh, it has such good little print on it. I love it. The manual is so good. All right, now we're saving as... Actually, let's just save over this. Catacomb's probably bad. Just because, again... This looks like it would stop an arrow, right?
Alexander
That thing's
takes
massive.
the shield from the wall.
I don't know what the coins are for yet, but I suspect we probably have to give them to a ferryman, right? Aren't those what those are for? Gold coins on the eyes. Very traditional. Very traditional. Oh, I didn't notice they're actually there glinting.
Alexander finds 2 coins on the skeleton.
We found those because we just checked every alcove. It's a bat. Alright. We're going to save here because I don't know if it's the lamp, which also feels like maybe it could stop the thing, or the brick. I'm hoping it's the brick because then I can turn that lamp in if I ever find that lamp seller again. So let's try the brick
It's
first.
a trap, and the ceiling is coming down.
First thing I tried was the skull, but it just cracks
In a
open.
desperate move, Alexander throws a brick
Old
into
lamps
the
for
grinding
new!
gears.
Old lamps for new!
The brick is
Okay.
caught between
At least
2
partially
cogs.
works.
The gears shriek and shudder. The mechanism grinds to a halt. The ceiling is stuck.
Oh, thank goodness.
The trap is sprung.
I'm not sure why the door's open, though. Yay, something to search.
Alexander examines the stone shelf and the ancient bones,
Bones.
but finds nothing except the dust of the grave.
Dust of the grave. Let's save catacombs, but probably bad. Let's see what trouble we get into next. The ceiling's stuck. Maybe you can
Alexander
oil it.
examines the stone shelf and the ancient
We-
bones,
we
but
don't-
finds nothing except the dust of the grave.
We don't want it to be unstuck. It'll smush our head. A bat flew down here. Oh, thank goodness. I thought this was a pit and we were dead.
Alexander
Air today,
examines the
uninstalled
stone
tomorrow. Hey, I
shelf
will be
and
back.
The ancient bones, but finds nothing,
Nothing
except
but the dust of the
grave.
grave. The dust of the grave. Ancient bones.
Alexander examines the stone shelf and the ancient bones, but finds nothing except the dust of the grave.
There's so many of these. You'd think they'd have recorded like 3 lines at least. Just because there's like 40 alcoves. Oh my. Well, I guess north is the way to go. Got another one. Let's check out these dusty bones.
Alexander examines the stone shelf and the ancient bones, but finds nothing except the dust of the grave.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Alexander hears an animal of some sort. I think is what it says. Oh.
Sounds! A trap floor!
Oh, he's doing a little Scooby-Doo walk there.
Alexander seems to have fallen to a lower level of the catacombs. Wherever he is, the place sure is dark. Alexander can't even see his hand in front of his face.
No! We have the wrong item. I know I have an empty lamp that definitely won't work.
Alexander can't use that in the dark.
I know. Let's try and see if Is it Pee Wee Herman's Big Adventure where he has it's really dark? It's just eyes. It's fun.
Alexander hears the scrabble of hooves in the dark room.
Hello?
Oof.
Tickets.
Next. 21.
Caught in the dark, Alexander?
Indeed I was. That's a proper real death. To the beach. All right. Obviously, gonna want to use the map. I don't know why
Alexander
they're
pulls out his magic map.
Flanders.
Nothing happens.
What?
Alexander feels a
Oh, I can't go back to the Isle of the Crown. Tinderbox, here we come. I hope the tinderbox is like, it kind of sounded like it has like a mini little lamp on it. Because we do not have lamp oil, unless this guy's back, in which case, yay. No, he's not. If they soft locked us because I didn't find the lamp quick enough,
Good day, Prince
I will not
Alexander.
be surprised. But I will be not ashamed. What's the word? Disappointed. There we go. Not ashamed. They should be ashamed.
Would you mind if I traded this in?
Of course, Prince Alex. Please choose something in exchange for the items on the counter.
Alexander looks closely at
I want a tinderbox.
I believe I'll take the tinderbox.
Very good, Prince Alex. Enjoy your tinderbox and bring it back anytime.
It's the worst. Like someone said this last year. It's the worst store model, and I'm not sure he fully understands his job. I mean, what is that other than a way to annoy the player by not having the right thing because you can't have all the things? Fair enough. I mean, it's a game design choice. But it's like having a limited inventory, but without a limited inventory. It's the same like if you had a storage trunk and you had to make sure you had the right stuff with you, but could only carry like 6 items. Very similar. So I guess...
Alexander pulls out.
All right. We're going to do this fast way. Actually, we really are. I'm going to go really fast. We're going to speed this sucker up. Play. I don't need to save the beach again, because if this is wrong, then we don't want the tinderbox anyway. And we'll save over the catacombs once we get in there, so we'll have a save inside if we die. He looks kind of weird and stretched when he's climbing those. Yeah.
And you are far wiser, I suppose.
Hey, welcome in,
To
Mental
leave a
Mistake.
maiden
How
to
are you
die,
doing? How are you doing?
to
Happy
not fight
Friday.
this plague on
Oh,
your own
nope, Saturday
people.
for me now. We just got killed in the catacombs in the dark, so I went and got the tinderbox and hope that that will solve my
The
troubles.
catacomb's entrance door is locked from the outside by the
I don't. I
Woodlands
am blind
guards.
playthrough right now. So I'm
It
playing through all the
seems that
Sierra
leaving the
games.
catacombs by that door is
I
not an
started
option.
with Mystery House, and I'm up to King's Quest 6. I never played King's Quest as a kid. I played Quest for Glory, so not all the Sierra games are blind. I played Dr. Brain, stuff like that. Eco Quest I had played, but never played the King's Quest games. So this is blind. Although you're seeing the 3rd stream, I think. So we've got a little ways in here. Definitely memorized this by now. Oh, you got it as a Christmas present? That's awesome. Yeah, I remember when I was waiting for Quest for Glory 5 to come in the mail, I was so excited. I feel like it was around Christmas, so I think it was a little after, maybe. Very forgetful? That's okay. Yeah. I usually don't get hints unless I'm
Takes the shield from the
stuck
wall.
for an egregious amount of time. But if you genuinely don't remember the answer and you're just guessing, feel free. And that goes for anybody. If you don't know the answer, you're more than welcome to shout out things to try. I encourage it. In fact, the manual says
Alexander
almost in
finds
every
2
game,
coins on the skeleton's
play with
eyes.
friends. So
He takes
that's
the
what we try to
gold
do here.
coins.
Yeah, I'm hoping I have all the ones I need. I'm not sure. I suspect I may not have everything for the dark
Alexander
part.
hears the distant sounds of a wild animal.
Wild
somewhere
animal.
In the maze of rooms.
But yeah, I've been saving right before I go in
It's a
here.
trap, and the ceiling is coming down.
Sorry, we just did this, so we're getting back to where we were to
In
see
a
if the
desperate
tinderbox
move,
works.
Alexander throws the brick is caught between two cogs.
I'm not sure if it
The
does or
gears
not.
shriek and shudder. The mechanism grinds to a halt. The
I'm a little
trap is
concerned I may
sprung.
need a lamp that's not empty, but the lamp cellar's gone, so unclear. All right, we're gonna save. Oh, let's see. Catacombs probably bad, which means I probably don't have all the items I need, so it's not my real save.
Sounds.
But I
a
think we've died in the
trap door.
catacombs. Did I add a death? 22 deaths? Is that right? Last time? Or did I already
Alexander
add it?
seems to have fallen to a lower level of the catacombs. Wherever he is, the place
Catacombs
sure
probably
is
bad
dark.
has seen a lot of
Alexander
use.
can't
That
even
is for
see his
sure.
hand in front of his face.
All right, this is where we died. So let's see if we can't let there be light here. There we
Alexander
go.
takes the candle from his tinderbox and uses the flint in the box to light it.
Oh, there was a candle in there.
Aha! So that's why it's dark in here. A torch is out.
Oh,
Alexander lights the extinguished torch and puts his tinderbox away.
all right. Let's save. Catacombs probably bad. And let's pull our speed back down now that we're past where we were. I like to not rush around when we're actually playing new content. Gotta check our dusty bones. Yeah, it looked really good
Alexander
surrounded. I was
examines
gonna
the
comment on
stone
it.
shelf and the ancient bones, but finds nothing except the dust of the grave.
But the narrator and Alexander were talking the whole time. But yeah, it looked really cool. All right, I guess we're going this way till we fall in a hole or get eaten by a minotaur or save a princess. Who are we saving? Somebody's daughter.
Alexander examines the stone shelf and the ancient bones,
Ancient
but finds nothing
bones.
except the dust of the grave.
Yes. Grave dust, just what I wanted. We're just gonna go down till we can't anymore. Oh dear.
Alexander examines the stone shelf and the ancient bones, but finds nothing except the dust of the grave.
So I want to say something about mazes in games. What I am always terrified of is that I find the right way first, because I like to explore the whole thing. So if I go the right way, then I have to like load up and go back. So I always try to go the way that feels wrong, but sometimes, you know, you never know.
Alexander examines the stone shelf and the ancient bones, but finds nothing except
The reason
the
I said that
dust
is
of the
because
grave.
suddenly having only one option in the direction to go made me feel like I chose the right way, which is making me a little anxious. So I want to go the right way. Oh my gosh, there's so many alcoves.
Alexander examines the stone shelf.
It's
and the
tough being
ancient
that good,
bones,
yeah.
but finds nothing except the dust of the grave.
The maze in King's Quest 5. Did I draw a maze or did I just like figure that out? I don't remember. Hold on. I want to see.
Alexander
looked-
hears a low
Jorf!
growling,
Aramath!
so faint as to seem
Oh,
born
Aramath,
of his fired
yes.
imagination rather than of any living
We are
creature.
falling to lower catacombs. Let's see here. I want to see if I have a map. Uh-oh. I'm all the way back at Codename Iceman. I keep notes.
Somewhere, far off into the
I'm gonna get killed, like,
catacombs,
looking
the
at my-
sounds of hooves faintly echo.
What is this? Oh, that's Amiga Games. Ah, yes. Is this it? I think this is it. Is that the map? There's my map for the maze. I think that's the maze in King's Quest V. Anyway, that's fun. This should have my mazes from Or my naps from time zone, which
Alexander
are
hears the distant sounds of a wild
outrageous.
animal somewhere in the maze of rooms.
Anyway, pull it back to current. There we go. All right. Ugh. What are we doing? We're walking to the next room. Welcome in, though. Welcome in. Uh-oh, we can go south again.
Alexander examines the stone shelf and the ancient bones, but finds nothing except the dust of the grave.
So the way I'm choosing which way direction to go, I'm holding my left hand on the wall. In my mind.
As he walks through the doorway, Alexander gets a very bad feeling about this room.
Why would it's so silly? Like, just look, Alexander. Death 23. Falling. Just as Zennial Dad. How's it going? How's it going?
Don't just wonder, Alexander. Let your conscience be your guide.
I need a map or something. Well, we'll see if I need a map. I'm going to speed up a little, though. There we go. It's already fast. Just till we get back to where we were. Been good, been good. Glad to hear you are as well. All right, this is our stop. Let's go straight this time. So south of here is no good. No good. All right, I'm going to save again, so I don't have to run back here in case one of these kills us. All right, hands on the left wall means we go straight.
Alexander hears a low growling, so faint as to seem born of his fired imagination rather than of any living creature.
I don't know if that means it's far or nearby or sneaking or... All right, we got another alcove to check.
Alexander examines the stone shelf and the ancient bones, but finds nothing except the dust of the grave.
Dust of the grave. I feel like this is going to be a... No. Excellent. I don't know why I check these.
Alexander examines the stone shelf and the ancient bones.
All right, ancient bones.
Somewhere, far off into the catacombs, the
Far
sound
is
of
good.
hooves faintly echo. Alexander examines the stone shelf and the ancient bones, but finds nothing except the dust of the grave.
I know, they've been lit for who knows how long. Although that one in the first room was out. I gotta go south, but the farther south I go, the more I feel like I'm gonna fall in a pit, so... No, just an empty room. Nice.
Alexander examines the stone shelf and the ancient bones, but finds nothing except the dust of the grave.
Yeah, for sure. I've got a map, a book, 2 coins, a feather, a stinky flower, a lamp, empty lamp, a milk bottle full of milk, a rabbit's foot, a scarf from the Red Queen, a shield, a tinderbox, and a mad, angry, rotten tomato, who's very snarky when he chats with us. Oh, and where? I think it says, where are you going?
Alexander is carrying, oddly enough, a sentence. It says, where are you going?
Yeah. And where are you going?
Alexander examines the stone shelf and the ancient bones, but finds nothing except the dust of the grave.
Catacombs.
Alexander hears the
Oh no, don't say that. That's why I'm here, because I'm trying to figure out what's next to see what I might need.
Alexander examines
So I usually...
the stone shelf and the ancient bones.
Bones. So far with the catacombs, I've come here every time I find a new item that's helpful or information, and then wander around till I die and try to figure out what I need.
Alexander examines.
If we
the
didn't look
stone
farther down,
shelf
we wouldn't have
and
seen
ancient
the
bones,
underwear.
but finds nothing except the dust of the grave.
Yeah. So even though now I know I don't have all the items, I'm still gonna go until I find out what's going on down here. Then it'll give me an idea of maybe what to look for. Not always.
Alexander examines
Like
the
that
stone
lettuce
shelf
crap.
and the ancient bones.
Wasn't
but
looking
finds
for that.
nothing Except the dust of the grave.
Wouldn't have been looking for that in a million years. Stumbled upon it. All right, our hand's on the left wall, so we go this way. Dusty Bones time.
Alexander examines the stone shelf and the ancient bones, but finds nothing except the dust of the grave.
We can. Just gonna save. Every time we have a whole bunch of choices off of like these three, I just feel like one of them's gonna kill me. But next with left wall is this no death. Uh-oh, he's walking funny. What's going on? Nope, just a weird entrance.
Alexander examines the stone shelf and the ancient bones.
Ancient bones.
Somewhere, far off into the
Far off.
catacombs, the sounds of hooves faintly echo.
Good. Stay far.
Alexander examines the stone shelf and the ancient bones.
Silly stone shelves. Alright, I'm gonna save again. North it is!
As he walks through the doorway,
Death
Alexander
24!
gets a very bad feel.
A very bad feeling about this. Splat. Tickets, please. Or no, what's he saying?
Tickets.
Just tickets up.
Next.
Don't just wonder, Alexander. Let your conscience be your guide.
Yeah. Straight it is. Didn't miss a beat there. Straight again if we're on the left-hand wall.
Alexander examines the stone shelf.
Although I think I've mapped this out. We should be coming back to where we were, yeah?
Alexander examines the stone shelf and the ancient bone.
Okay, I'm just going to assume if he says that it's nothing. Oh, maybe not. We've never been at a four-way. Have we? Well, up it is. Ah. Just a happy little dead end.
Alexander examines the stone shelf and the ancient bones.
All right, straight it is. All right.
Alexander examines the stone shelf and the ancient bones.
Hold on, I want to go back one
There's
second.
Alex-
Okay. More ancient bones.
Alexander examines the stone shelf and the ancient bones, but finds nothing except the dust of the grave.
Uh-oh. I heard more. So is this where we fell in? I feel like it might be.
Alexander examines the stone shelf and the ancient bones, but finds nothing except the dust of the grave.
All right, so that means if the next one has a left offshoot, we should go there. This is the one after this, actually. Let's just see. If it doesn't, I'll go back and check that alcove. Yeah. Okay. I think this is where we started.
As he walks through the doorway, Alexander gets a very bad feeling about this room.
Indeed. All right, there's only 2 directions we didn't go, I think. There's north down south, and there's south up north. Maybe that just cuts straight across. I don't know. Depth 25.
Don't just wonder, Alexander.
Let your conscience be your guide. All right, so let's check this south. Haven't been here before.
As he walks through the
Depth
doorway,
26.
Alexander gets a very bad feeling about this.
All right, Alexander. Splat. Again. Tickets.
Tickets up. Next.
All right, let's go fast. We're gonna go backwards now. Speed. And see if there's anywhere else we missed on the way back. Oop, we didn't go down here. Thought there was another one. Ah.
Alexander examines the stone shelf and the ancient bones, but finds nothing.
Okay. Let's save again. And let's pull the speed down. Because we are walking in new territory. I'm hoping this comes out at the bottom. And then we've sort of looked everywhere. Well, we'll probably have some side offshoots. No. Gosh darn it. Wait. Or yes. Hold on. That just seems quicker than it should have been.
The distant sounds of a
Is this where we've already been? If it goes to a... Yeah. No. I'm confused again. Uh-oh. No, I think I understand. Hold on. Yeah, okay. And then this is the death one. Yeah, okay.
As he walks through.
I think. That's right, right? We've been there before. 27. I know how to find out if I'm right.
Tickets up. Next.
We'll do it like this. We will go fast, though. So if I go down here, and it is the same place, then when I go this way...
Alexander hears the sound of the noises are coming from the other side of the east wall.
This is not an old
Too
place.
bad Alexander has no way to see what's on the other side of that wall.
Need the hole in the wall.
The sounds shift direction and become louder to the south.
How the hell?
The sounds get louder still, now coming from the west.
Uh-oh.
Intruder.
That's me.
Good. Just in time for dinner.
No chance to use
Let's
anything,
not
huh?
be hasty now.
Woof. Alright.
Tickets up.
28.
Caught in a blind alley. If only Alexander could have
Gosh,
seen
if
what
only
was
there was a
coming.
hint as to what I needed. Yeah. Let's go back to the beach.
Alexander.
I don't know. I don't know what it wants. We need to go look at it, talk to it, and see it, and do stuff with it. Or maybe we need to get the daisies to want something? So they stop blocking it? What do daisies want, you think? Or sunflowers? Or what are those things? Wallflowers. Wallflowers. Should I just chat with them?
Greetings, ladies. How charming you look today.
The wallflowers are too shy to talk to Alexander.
Hmm. 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 What do wallflowers like? What are my other things? There's the flute. Damn. I feel like the flute might make sense. Let's look at
The
them.
wallflowers look terribly shy.
Yeah, let's get the flute. I'd say the nightingale, but we've already found the real nightingale likes the nightingale, so I don't know. Because usually when I hear wallflowers, it's in reference to like at a dance or something. So I feel like
Alexander pulled.
maybe the music will do something.
Alexander.
But that's my best guess, unless we, I don't know, have made something change by doing what we've done. Like, we didn't look at the other places since we've gotten the brick. I really like to change things. To the pawn shop! Curios. I want to trade this paintbrush.
Would you mind if I traded this in?
Of course, Prince Alex. Please choose something in exchange for the items on the counter.
Alexander looks.
Let's get the flute.
I'll take. Thank.
Yep, thank you. I'll bring it back anytime. Slightly used flute. I like this one so much more than 5 that I don't even know how to put it on a scale that's in the same universe. I don't know why I didn't like 5 so much. I think it's because you just couldn't do anything. Like, nothing had a description. You'd click it and it would just be like, tell you where you are. And like every screen had like one item that would actually be interactable or lookable atable. Just didn't feel, even like the first King's Quest felt more fleshed out somehow. It was weird. It's actually really weird.
Alexander.
And 3 and 4 were just like incredible. Also had more moon logic, yeah. But it's like there was so little to interact with. Like I don't know. I felt like there was hole in the wall creeps me out, by the way. Like, it's seriously the creepiest thing in this game so far is the hole in the wall.
Those snapdragons don't like Alexander getting so close.
I'm sorry, snapdragons.
May I have this dance?
Yeah.
Oh,
Easy. So playing 38 other Sierra games will get you. They sure do, Surrounded. Oh, the snapdragons are playing.
Alexander stops playing the flute, but the wallflowers and snapdragons continue to dance, caught up in the music and oblivious to everything around them.
Well, that was quicker than I thought.
While the wallflowers dance, Alexander snatches the hole in the wall.
Like, that at least makes sense. Can I grab another one?
Alexander picks a head of iceberg lettuce.
Really?
Ye gads! Is that cold?
Interesting. I'm gonna throw it in the lake and see what happens. Maybe then he won't scamper across like a crazy person. Unless it heated back up, in which case that means I have to get one every time. Not as big a fan of that. Actually, hold on. Do you want this?
That won't do anything.
Ah, people like ice on their toothaches, or I guess pearl eggs, I assume that the oyster has. Not sure. I am going to go, just for my own curiosity, to the Isle of Beasts. Minor detour from our actual goal here. Can I chalk this in?
Alexander tosses another head of iceberg lettuce into the cooling pond.
Another!
It doesn't seem to make much of a difference.
Boo. Oh well. Live and learn. That seems very nonsensical to me, though.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
The fruit snack song, I know, I'm sorry. I'm out of fruit snacks. I need to get some more. I'll do that here. Let me write it in my notes that I never read when I'm not on stream, so I'll probably never see. Buy fruit snacks. It's in all caps and circled. I will get some more. Where am I going? I'm going to get the tinderbox for the flute. And then we shall investigate once again the catacombs. And probably hit another dead end where I need another item, realize what it is, and then go figure out how to get that. Pretty much how this has been going. It's Quest for Glory 4. That's actually one of my follow things, I think. Maybe it's a subscription thing. The Rusalka. Who's actually very nice.
Prince Alexander.
Just don't get in the water with her. The Rusalka's a little sweetie. Yeah. And if it was in this game, I wouldn't have known. But yeah, because I haven't played this one. So
Alexander,
there we go. I missed him. Yeah. We've done this many times. I want the tinderbox.
I believe. Thank you.
Yep. All right, here we go. Yeah, the catacombs are like, you better have this obscure item. Wander around till you find out what you need. Then go find it. Then come back. It is the way. All right, we're going to speedy up here. Gromfaloon! Welcome in. Hey, everybody. I'm Root here. I'm playing King's Quest VI blind playthrough. Welcome in, Miss Achiever, Jivanyatra, Gromfaloon. What were you up to? What were you playing?
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
All right, we're going to go try the catacombs for the 1,000th time.
Alexander feels...
And see if we have all the items we need. Yeah, I hope you had an awesome stream. Thank you so much for the raid. Whoa! That's Alexander.
Whoa, wait a minute.
I've never seen him start to fall. Thank you so much for the power-up. Gigantify. I haven't seen Alexander do that move yet. Thank you so much for the good luck. Pajama Sam 4. Excellent. I haven't played that one yet. I'm doing all the old ones first. So I'm playing through all the Sierra adventure games. I started with Mystery House from 1980, and we are up to King's Quest VI.
So, you have chosen to come back and face the catacombs when you could have escaped. I admit
Spoiling everything. Me either, fun remote, yeah.
Idiot.
Well, to be fair, I don't know what it is, so it's not much of a spoiler.
And you, we should.
Sorry, I've heard that like 1,000 times. Maybe I should have let it play for the newcomers. So these catacombs require like a certain set of items, apparently.
The entrance door is locked from the outside by the Winged One's guards. It seems that leaving the catacombs by that door is not an option.
And gosh, story so far. So I've been coming to the catacombs, finding a place where I get blocked, trying to guess what the item might be, going and exploring, finding that item, coming back, getting a little farther, sort of back and forth, sort of the whole game. The plot of the game, though, in case you're wondering. Good luck, thanks. Yeah. Well, I have a save called Catacombs Probably Bad, meaning probably a soft lock. So I just save over on that one anytime I'm here and hope for the best. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the plot of the game though so far is Alexander was kidnapped in the last game, and he was kidnapped with Cassima. And I guess he got a crush on her, and then he saw her in the magic mirror, the same one that in King's Quest IV I think took Rosella to like that fairyland. Anyway, he saw Cassima there and went on a trip to save her, and strangely he got here and found out she's marrying the vizier, who we all realize is evil because we see little cutscenes and things, but he doesn't know. So now he's just trying to stop the wedding, I guess, even though he doesn't know it's bad. So he's just kind of crushing hard, I guess. But right now we're saving the daughter of the cliff people while also simultaneously being punished by them for daring to climb the cliffs of logic. And this is in the manual. What I'm doing now, sort of memorized it because I've been here so many times. Viziers get a bad name in these kind of stories. They sure do. Oh no, I didn't go pick up the skull. Oh, bananas. Here, I'm going to turn the speed up so I can go back and pick the skull up. I don't normally like to play on high speed unless I'm redoing something for the jillionth time. I don't know if I need the skull, but I don't want to find out later I do. They got a bad name in the OG stories as well. That's true. So I'm going to rush us up to where we were
Alexander
last time we died in the catacombs. Yeah, who doesn't need a skull? I know. At worst case, we put it on our desk after our adventure as a reminder of our good times in the catacombs. You got 2 in your everyday carry. Wow.
Alexander.
Those are pretty bulky, I guess, depending on what type of skulls they are.
Alexander.
Okay, we just picked up 2 gold coins that were on the eyes of a skeleton. I've searched every alcove, by the way. I think I've heard you search the old bones and only find the dust of the grave like 1,000 times. We're gonna throw a brick in this thing.
In a desperate move, Alexander throws a brick into the grinding gears.
Little Star Wars situation
the brick
here.
is caught between 2 cogs. The gears shriek and shudder. The mechanism grinds to a halt. The ceiling is stuck. The trap is sprung.
Yay! All right. Now we're gonna fall through the floor.
Sounds! A trap floor!
You should have just placed it, yeah, Crumb. That's true. Throwing it is a bold move.
Alexander seems to have fallen to a lower level of the catacombs.
I like to Scooby-Doo
is,
shuffle
the place
there.
Sure is dark. Alexander can't even see his hand in front of his face.
There it is. I was like, where's the tinderbox?
Alexander takes the candle from his tinderbox and uses the flint in the box to light it.
Aha! So that's why it's dark in here. A torch is out.
Yay!
Alexander lights the extinguished torch and puts his tinderbox away.
Okay. So we've made it just a smidge past this. Let's go see what happens next. So they do run out. That's right, just as Neil did. All right, so it's the next down. Yep. And then down one more, and I'll go to the right. I'm going to save outside of this room because I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to do except for use the hole in the wall. So this is where we died last time. We'll cut the speed back down to normal. Ooh, this is new stuff. Yeah. Actually, someone said that last stream too.
Wild beast again.
And then I looked it
This
up as
time
well.
So loud that the creature itself
It's very
seems to be in the
strange.
same room with him. The noises are coming from the other side.
They
of
said the same
east
thing
wall.
about Gadzooks. Only it's hooks, I guess. Yeah, you can see my inventory. I probably don't have everything I need, but this is sort of how I've been figuring the game out, seeing what the next problem is. This one we got some
Alexander
serious
puts
hints
the hole
for,
in
so I
the
went and
wall
got the hole in the
on
wall.
East wall. The hole in the wall trembles slightly with
Hopefully that was
dread at
enough,
the
so by the
clanging
way, you can
feeling
see
of
more
the
if you-
stones.
Yeah, now look.
Alexander peers through the hole in the wall and sees just another room in the catacombs.
Oh. Ah.
Aha! Not just another room at all. So that's why Alexander couldn't find the Minotaur's lair. At least Alexander now knows the lair exists, somewhere in the maze on the other side of this wall.
Ah. Oh no!
While Alexander contemplates what he's just seen, the hole in the wall, frightened by the Minotaur, makes a run for it.
Ooh, we haven't gotten to
Alexander
those.
hopes the little creature finds its way home to the Isle of Wonder.
Yeah, Gabriel Knight 3, I think, is the last Sierra game, so that's where we'll end. Alright, let's save here. Yeah, what did the last... what was I saying? Completely been derailed from my plan. I don't remember. Apologies. Okay, so I'm gonna actually start keeping track. So I was here. So now I'm
Alexander
here.
hears a low
I'm drawing
growling.
a very crude map to try and like use screens as a way to actually get to where I'm going. I cannot go south here, although I really want to because it is a dead end. Oh, that. I was sorry, I was a little lost in that conversation just now. Yes, it's not too bad. That happens a lot. Sometimes people don't think it's a hint because they're being vague, but I've played 40 of these, so sometimes read between the lines pretty well. I can't go right there either. That is death. Ah, surrounded. I didn't even think about that. Okay.
Far off into the catacombs, the sounds of hooves faintly echo.
I'd want to use it in the castle wall. That seems like the best place. Okay. All right, over one more. If I can go north on the next one, that'll be really sweet. Ah, beans. Yeah, and by the way, if you don't know, like if you for sure don't know, and you guess, be more welcome to. I'm happy to have genuine, uninformed help. And I mean, we're pretty like we don't get mad. Oh gosh, this is nowhere near where we were going. Boo! The map I drew is nothing like what this is. Well, you're
This
right. The
tapestry
2016
looks
King's Quest
familiar.
game probably is, but
Now let's see. I don't feel anything. Aha! A hidden latch.
Alexander triggers the little latch. A secret door.
that's a
rolls
very good
open.
question. I'm not sure that it. I'm not sure if it is. I don't really know.
No! I beg of you! Please don't hurt me!
Your
It's a lot to take in
struggles
here.
are
I didn't think he'd be
useless.
in here.
It's the Minotaur, and he's struggling with a Winged One's girl. She must be Lady Celeste.
Tree Antichrist. Yeah, sorry. I had some work stuff come up, and then I was super tired. And then family came into town, and I was also super tired. I was not able to stream the last 2 nights. Catacombs probably bad, I guess. Let's make a probably bad 2. I need to look around. What is this?
A monstrous altar towers in one corner of the room. Alexander shudders with revulsion at the thought of the rituals performed at that sacrificial table. The Minotaur is a huge, monstrous beast with cloven hooves and the head of a bull.
Gosh, I don't have anything for this. This is my best guess. In the last game, we threw a pie at a Yeti and it worked, so my guess was the tomato.
Alexander steps forward, determined to use anything at hand to save the girl.
This doesn't sound
before
good.
He can do anything.
You there, human! Help me! Help!
Shh. Yeah, boy, oh boy.
Who dares enter my
This
lair?
might be Death 29.
I ask you to release your captive or suffer the consequences.
Alexander. Oh! I know what to do.
Never. You die, human.
It just occurred to me. It's
As
obvious.
the Minotaur advances in attack, Alexander slowly backs away.
No. Come on, Alex. Let me use an item.
Until he can back away no more.
That's okay.
Now where to, little man?
This is so obvious. It hurts me.
Alexander, his back inches.
Toro!
from where
Exactly,
it hit,
Justice Evil Dead.
the Minotaur with the Red Queen's scarf.
Look here, you bully. Nice, bright red.
Red.
Also untrue, but we'll just ignore that. It's a trope now.
Now you die.
Yeah.
The Minotaur.
Is my speed
drops
still
from
up, or was
sight
that just
amidst the
madness?
Consuming flames. Slowly, his scream fades as well.
Have you
Alright.
been harmed, Lady Celeste? Are you all right?
No, I am not all right. I assume you do not intend to leave me tied up on this vile monstrosity.
Phew, I'm starting to think about it.
Of course not. Sorry. Let's see. If you'll give me a moment, I'll have these untied in no
Yeah,
time.
just the city will die.
I can't wait that long.
Not bad this time,
With a
yeah.
small dagger just inside my belt. It should be enough to cut the rope.
Oh, all right.
Rip her wings
Lady
off.
Celeste. Here we go.
Thank you.
You should
You
just
may keep the dagger as
pull
a
it
gift
out.
for saving
Like,
my life.
not saw
That's
at it
very
towards the
generous.
body.
Forget it. Do you mind if we just get out of here now?
Okay. I guess it's this way. They're gonna be so mad. I cannot wait to hear what they say.
Guards, bored with the pointless waiting, are startled by the sound of rock moving against rock.
Lady Celeste, bide thee well.
I'm quite well, thanks to the bravery of a mere human. So much for your superior intellect.
Yes, milady.
Now bring him along.
It's not really that
I'm
satisfying.
going home.
Not a bad way to get around.
I see you have proven yourself the hero of the prophecy. Well, I am expected to thank you for saving my daughter's life. So I thank you.
I
I
hate
am
these people.
obliged to thank you for the restoration of our sacred catacombs. It means much to our people. We have already begun the process of clearing the deadly traps from its rooms. It is also my duty to grant you a visit with the Oracle. So this I do. I will grant you the freedom to leave here
What do I
unharmed,
mean, these people?
despite my orders to the contrary.
The
from
cliff
crown.
people.
But there, my obligations to you end. I have no love for Alhazred, but he is my liege, and if Princess Cassima trusts him and wishes to wed him, my guards will take you to the Oracle now. When your time with her
Sort of
is
cut
over,
off. What was
I
that?
want you to leave the city of the Winged Ones and never return. I don't know who you are or what you want here, but I will not disobey my crown further.
I thank you, Lord Azure. I will respect your wishes.
What a goober. He's gonna fly down to the Oracle here.
Hail to thee, great oracle. Lord Azure sends you this wingless mail. It appears that he solved the cliffs of logic and...
Defeated the Minotaur in his lair. So I have seen. So this is the one that haunts my pool of late. Welcome, young seeker. What knowledge do you desire?
Princess Cassima, whatever you can tell me, great oracle.
Ah, of course, the princess. That explains my images. Let us see what we can see.
Yep, that's
I see
her.
a maiden, lovely and pure, but surrounded by evil. She's a rose set amidst bitter thorns. It is her fate to be the pawn of dark powers, and yours to try to redeem her.
How? How do I redeem her?
Fate is not like the cut of a blade, young one, but rather like the myriad of paths formed when a hammer cracks ice. I will tell you what I can, but what will actually come to pass is up to you. I see that any attempt to reach the girl will force you into battle, a struggle against a dark force. If you lose, your life will be forfeit.
Forfeit.
Who must I fight?
A great darkness surrounds your adversary, preventing me from seeing clearly. I can only make out the shape of a black cloak. But before this final struggle, I see an infiltration, a dangerous game of hide-and-seek in corridors filled with enemies. The risks are high, but it is the only way to reach the one you seek. There is more than one way into this place. Your choice will dictate much.
What else do you see, mighty oracle?
Oh, such pain. I see two restless spirits crying out for revenge. These shades could help you destroy the dark force if they were to be brought back from their spiritual form. Yet this is only one possible path to your destiny. I'm afraid this is getting beyond me. I know very little about the afterlife. I can only advise getting counsel from the druids. Be warned. The druids are reclusive and dangerous.
Taking
They
notes.
might aid you, or they might destroy
So much
you,
Mountain Dew.
like their island.
Ah!
The druid's nature is hidden in the mists. There is nothing more I can do for you, except to give you this.
Mysterious Vesta, how's it going?
It is water from the sacred pool. That and my blessing go with you.
Thank you, great oracle.
Well, we've got water and some blessings. All right, before we go, final save at the beach. Let's go see what happens if we go back up like dum-dums. Always fun to find out such things. Oh.
Alexander arrives at the top of the cliffs, somewhat winded after his long but uneventful climb.
Huh. You just go wander around.
Greetings, guards of the city of the Winged Ones. Would you be able to take me back to the city, or perhaps the Oracle?
Lord Azure asked you not to return, and you agreed. Dare you break your word?
No. I suppose not. Sorry.
Ah, nothing bad happens. All right. And can we actually go back through here? Huh. Look at Sierra. I want whatever this is.
Alexander doesn't want to touch the hideous altar.
But I do.
Alexander doesn't want to touch anything in the Minotaur's foul lair.
All right. That's fine. We got scolded. What do you mean nothing bad happens? Ah, fair enough. But it was scolded by that jerk.
Alexander climbs carefully down the long face of the Logic Cliffs.
So it's like 4 screens of this, by the way. It's not just that one. Why is he going so fast? I'm not on fast. It's acting crazy.
Alexander climbs carefully down the long face of the Logic Cliffs.
Just said that. I'm concerned that Alex has lost his mind. Or the narrator. Look at that skull.
Alexander is carrying a human skull.
Just a statement of fact. Yeah, if you didn't pick something up, like the shield I imagine I need for this, which is where we're going right now.
Sensation.
I want to see if that shield works like I think it will. Whose skull Ubrick hitting? Only Alexander and I know. And I'm not telling. Watch this walk across. It's so good. Ah! Also, just a quick thing. When you go in there and it's boiling, you like sink down. Now it's just a puddle. Not sure I'm picking up what depth this pool is.
Alexander decides to pass through the gate, preparing the shield just in case. The magic arrow completely shatters the shield. Good thing the arrow didn't hit Alexander.
All right, well, there we go. Guy looks kind of dejected.
But the rose hedges on either side of the path, sensing an intruder's presence, reach out their vines and blend together. The path is blocked.
Great. I was actually going to try and look at this, but I skipped the vocals on accident.
The archer's bow is empty, his lone arrow spent.
Poor guy.
The hedge over the path is covered with thorns, and its vines are thick and strong. Alexander cannot part the hedge with his hands.
Right. I got a dagger.
The dagger isn't strong enough to cut through the magical hedges.
Ah, well. Well. What are hedges like?
The small vial contains the oracle's sacred water. The water has a crystalline appearance.
Ah, what the hell? Plants like water.
That won't help Alex.
Nope. Plants like milk?
That won't help.
No. Plants like skull?
That won't.
Now I'm just moon logicking. Plants. What about this tomato? He's kind of cranky.
Those hedges are a bit thorny for the tomato.
I love that the tomato has different words for everything. I could burn them.
Don't start forest fires.
I guess not. The rest of this stuff doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I could read the book to him.
That won't help Alex.
I didn't really think it would. What about these flowers?
Alexander takes a magnificent white rose from the rose hedges.
It actually works.
To take the
path, Alexander must simply walk on it. Ha ha ha.
The rose has a hue of the purest white.
Can I use the rose on the hedge?
The magical hedges already have plenty of roses.
Yeah, but I thought maybe they'd think I was a magical hedge and let me through. But perhaps not. Well, I'm going to have to say I'm thinking I don't have something. Charcoal Dragon, thank you so much for the good luck. Have fun.
The 2 coins from the skeleton in the catacombs are extremely old and corroded. That won't help.
Hedges. What do we know about hedges? I don't know a lot about hedges. All right, I'm going to double check something, make sure this arrow doesn't come back and I don't need to reload. Okay, yeah. So let's start here before it's done.
A delicate gazebo made of white painted pine and overgrown with rose vines leads north into what appears from here to be a garden. Flowering rose hedges grow on either side of the path winding north.
Can I, like, use it now?
There's no reason to use that on the gazebo. Alexander walks
Oh, I
forward to
can
step
hear it.
onto the gazebo. But the rose hedges on either side of the path, sensing an intruder's presence, reach out their vines and blend together. The path is blocked. Sensing
an intruder's presence.
Alexander sees no use for that item there.
Sounded a little... That line sounded a little ADR. Could rub the flower.
Phew, that flower stinks.
I know. I'm trying to camouflage myself from a plant. How do plants sense things? I don't know. I think we must need something else that I can't think of. But we got a flower. That's something. I guess. Watch him walk. Ah! I liked King's Quest 2. Yeah. I liked 1 and 2. Okay. 3 and 4 were better. 5 I like less. And then this I like a lot too.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Where am I stuck in it? I don't remember exactly. I have a white rose.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Let's try that family that has the rose bushes and see if that girl wants a white rose. At the beginning, essentially. That happens a lot in these games. You watch more. King's Quest 3, I basically do nothing, and then a magazine gives me a hint. And I'm mad about it. Because I could have swore I checked. I'm finally starting to consider the ocean. Yeah. Took me a while. Where am I going? Oh, yeah, the Rose Girl. Let's see if she's out and about. She is. Let's see if she's interested in a white rose.
The young serving girl is too far away to be given anything.
Right, can we chat with her?
The girl is too far.
Oh boy. Man, I was clicking to change to walk and it skipped whatever she said, although normally she talks like 8 times, so that was kind of quick. Can I put the rose on the hedge anyway?
There's no reason to use that.
No. Alright. Who else would want a flower? The bees might want a flower, although they're spelling bees. Oh, wow. That's like your second favorite music? I really liked the flute in the garden music for the wallflowers. Do birds like flowers?
Alexander holds out the rose to the nightingale.
What?
To Alexander's surprise, the nightingale swoops down and grabs the rose from his hand.
That surprises me.
The nightingale flies off towards the castle with the rose. Where might she be taking it?
Huh. I was kidding. Hummingbirds like flowers. I don't know what nightingales eat. I'm guessing it's not nectar. I don't really know much about nightingales. Well, there you go. I don't suppose it's anything to do over here. Like this would have been interesting to put the hole in the wall here. Replay this game for 100%. Oh, okay. I haven't done that with any games yet. I guess at that point I could look stuff up. Where'd you take my rose?
Hello, little nightingale. Of what do you sing?
The nightingale only looks at Alexander curiously and continues to sing.
Really surrounded. I mean, I assumed that's where it went, but I didn't click, I don't think. So I wonder if it didn't work. Fair enough. What am I trying to do? Oh yeah, find something a vine once. Or to make a vine not sense that I'm there. Oh boy.
Prince Alexander.
Are there mints back?
The mint dish is empty.
Oh well.
The pawn shop is...
Oops, I didn't mean to touch the pawn shop. Alright, let's turn in our tinderbox.
Would you mind if I traded this in?
Ah, that's why.
Prince Alex, please choose something in exchange for the items on the counter.
Alexander looks closely at the items on the counter to make his selection.
Okay, Nightingale made the Nightingale happy. Flute did that. The only thing we haven't used is the paintbrush.
The painter's brush.
Very good, Prince Alex. The painter's brush it is.
Thank you.
Okay. I don't know why, but there you go. Wait. Let's talk to him about these coins.
Good day, Prince Alexander.
Hold on, I'm going to save. Pawn shop. Yeah, I like the shopkeep's voice a lot. Sounds good.
Would you be interested in trading for these coins?
Those coins have been around a long time. The color is too corroded for me, friend.
Dang it! Wait, what about the lamp, maybe?
Good day.
I forgot. I'm trying to get my ring back. And surrounded, I assume I give the ring then to the
trade for this, merchant?
Nightingale.
I have too many lamps already, thanks.
What about the dagger? It's a nice dagger.
Would you be interested in making a trade for this, merchant?
I do not like to carry weapons, not even small ones.
Oh man, you're a real bummer. David Alexander, how's it going? Ahoy. What about a skull? This guy seems to like this stuff.
Would you be interested in making a trade for this, merchant?
No thanks. I leave the storage of bones to the graveyard.
No, you don't. There's one right there.
Alexander already has a skeleton.
What a goofer. Yeah, none of this stuff's worth anything. Oh well. Alright, we'll try again later.
Alexander can enter the building by using the shop's door.
I thought that's what I was doing.
Hello. I will be right up.
This is a genie, by the way, who works for the Vizier.
What can I do for you?
No, wait, this isn't. Who is this? This is the other guy. I need to talk to him.
Good day, sir. Is there anything you can tell me about the land?
The guy in the black cloak
Green
is
Isles?
the genie.
I'm sorry, but I have no time for idle conversation. I'm too worried about the princess.
Excuse me again, sir. You mentioned the princess.
I told you I'm not interested in talking to strangers.
Oh dear. Seem to have lost my lens. There we go. I can see. Right. I need my ring to show him probably too.
There's no reason to use that.
Would you be able to use these old coins?
These look corroded, sir. I think not.
Oh, this guy.
Can I interest you in this?
No, thank you. Please let me read in peace, stranger.
Uh-huh. I get the hint. I'm a stranger. You don't know who I am. Old coins. Is there a fountain anywhere? I don't remember seeing a fountain. Mental mistake. Thank you so much for the follow. This little cheetah man action.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Let's see.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
No, I'm out of handles. I should have upped my handles. That's okay. We just saved. That's so funny. Mental mistake. A lot of people say they like it. Some people say they can't stand it. Retro Demiurgy. All right. Well, I need a cry break. I'll be right back. Yeah, I was teleported to oblivion. Golden Girl, how's it going? I am. We've gotten a little ways. Do I have the brush already? Yeah, okay, we're good to go. So all I've done is tried a bunch of things that didn't work. So let's go try something new. Try not to run out of handles. I'm playing them in chronological order, so I've beat all of the ones released before this, but I don't remember if that's the last. I think there's one more, or maybe two more after that. So, like, I'm not playing each series in like order. I'm playing like all the Sierra games in order, and the Dynamics games as well, like just the Sierra released ones. I need my map.
Alexander.
Thank you for the good luck.
Alexander.
So what have I beat up to? Space Quest 4 or 5? What's the time travel one? That's the last one we beat. That was fun. Let's go check out these folks over here. It is so fun seeing them evolve. It may have been after 5. Was 5 the time traveling one, or was 4 that one? 1, 2, 3, and 12, and whatever. Yeah. So I haven't played 5 yet then, because 4 is what we played last. What am I doing with the brush? No, I didn't want the brush. What did I want? Oh no, I don't have the flower. I don't know what to do with these folks here. Yeah, so I have not yet played 5. If they were released the same year, I may not have done it exactly right. This looks like the sort of river you could get like a canoe across.
A mushy swamp lies just off the path.
That tree is so sassy looking. What is he doing over there?
A stick is stuck in the middle of the swamp.
It's a stick in the mud, right? This whole place is punny. Bugs at the end of 4? I don't think so. I'm trying to think. I don't remember any huge bugs. I don't know. was hoping maybe something had changed there. Like insects? That's true. I might have run into giant insects. Do I have anything new this guy might like? Really? Showing him coins.
That won't do anything.
Yeah, I know what I'm thinking.
Alexander.
I want to go get another rose. If I can. Wow, wow, wow. Corporal bugs. Get a rose.
Alexander takes a magnificent white robe.
Excellent.
With the gardener gone, Alexander can see that the garden plot is hardly more than a fresh patch of dirt.
Let's go look at that.
Alexander
anyway.
has enough trouble without digging around in the dirt for more.
I don't think it was a debugged copy of the game. I don't know if I might, is it possible I'm just lucky? Or it could be that I had major bugs and don't remember, but that seems unlikely. It wasn't that long ago. Do I have anything I could, like, disguise myself with?
Alexander examines the oracle's vial. It looks very fragile. Inside, he can see crystal clear water.
Crystal clear, I don't know. I don't know what to think of that. What about a paintbrush?
There's no reason to...
Well, let me go walk towards it first.
But the rose hedges on either side of the path, sensing an intruder's presence, reach out
Sensing
their
an
vines and blend
intruder.
together. That won't help.
No, I don't know why a paintbrush would help. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Yeah, and this game's been fun so far, so definitely will.
Alexander.
Have I tried to read the book to this one so it falls asleep? Like, that seems so obvious now that I see all the Z's.
Alexander opens the bargain book and reads a paragraph at random.
2 dulcimers raised to the degree of 40 half-dulcimers, divided into equal parts by the third of a cackle of grouse geese, put over the result of 10 fine mackles, albeit small fine mackles, stretched over the total of 53 1/8 bottles of wild beast lard.
Phew, what an incredibly boring book.
If you're having trouble sleeping, perhaps you'd like me to read to you.
Hey, that would be great!
2 dulcimers raised to the degree of 40 half-dulcimers, divided into equal parts by the third of a cackle of grouse geese, put over the result of 10 fine mackles, albeit small fine mackles, stretched over the total of 53 1/8 bottles of wild beast lard.
Oh, pearl in there.
Yields a gilded minnow of precise measurements, 2,069 centidrills by 3,023 6/7 puns, not punts, as might be expected. This is not to say, however, in any sense whatsoever, that deviations in mean temperature of 5 or 6 dregs or so
Alexander sees nothing of interest on.
I see.
indicate a fabrication or derivation
I didn't know I could do
sufficiently
stuff.
broad enough to exacerbate the conclusions uncovered in due course with regards to the dimensions, consistency, mass, or thickness inherent in the menial suckling grouse.
Alexander makes a grab for the pearl.
Hey! You fixed my mouth! It feels great!
The little oyster drifts into peaceful slumber with the rest of his oyster friends.
I don't get the pun though. Sleeping oysters? I know there's happy as a clam. Is there sleepy as an oyster? Never heard that one. Surrounded way too long. It took me way too long. Oyster beds. Thank you. That I have heard. Brain not good. I wanted to try the flour on these kids.
There's no.
All right. What about
Alexander investigates the intricate spider's web in the corner. The spider who lives there.
What? No!
Used. Alexander.
I just meant talk to her. I didn't know you could click from outside. Oh, that's silly. Tickets out.
Next.
Why do you think they call her a widow?
Yeah. All right. Well, we're way far away. Let's speed it up so we can catch back where we were. Oops, that's not intended. There we go. Well. What have I done? Tickets only, but he's getting cut off. Gotcha. That makes more sense.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Oh, yeah. Have a good night.
Alexander.
All right. Let's do this fast.
If you're having
Hey!
two dose
Alexander.
yields a
There we go. And we're back. Save. Uh-oh, we gotta replace something. Let's replace tomato too. That seems unhelpful. Clams, happy. Nope, they're not ham. Clams, oyster. I don't know. Whatever. Now, let's go talk to the spider.
Oh, so there you are, handsome. What can I do for you now?
Do you want a flower? I didn't go get the flower. Oh well, let's see if she wants some coins.
Alexander offers the item to the Black Widow.
No. What about the dagger? That seems her style.
Alexander offers the item to the Black Widow.
No.
Alexander wouldn't want that to get caught in the spider web.
All right.
Alexander wouldn't want that. Alexander offers the item.
No. I think I'm getting quite a loss with this one. Pearl! Hold on. That's valuable. Maybe I can get my ring back. Sorry, it just occurred to me.
Alexander.
And then I can do a whole bunch of things.
Alexander.
Good day, Prince Alexander.
Pearl.
found this large pearl.
Finally.
Might it be valuable enough to ransom back my family ring?
I have never seen such a perfect pearl. Certainly you can have your ring back.
Finally.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't sell it. I'm a bit attached to it, I'm afraid.
Of course you are. You would be cold-hearted if you felt any differently. I am happy
Love
to
this
see a
guy's
family
voice.
heirloom back with its rightful owner.
Andy's such a sweet guy. Very good, very good. Yes.
Hello.
Okay. I want to show this guy my ring and see if that.
Now.
Because if he knows Cassima, she's probably talked about me, right?
Why would Alexander want to offer the strange man his insignia ring?
It's not what I'm trying to do.
Good day, sir. Is there anything you can tell me about the land of the Green Isles?
I'm sorry, but I have no time for idle conversation. I'm too worried about the princess.
Maybe after I find out he knows the princess.
Excuse me again, sir. You
And he talks about being a stranger.
I told you I'm not interested in talking to strangers.
Oh, I'm not a stranger, look.
Determined to learn more about the strange man's relationship with the princess, Alexander shows the man his insignia ring and formally introduces himself.
I'm sorry to insist, but my name is Alexander of Daventry, and...
I appreciate the offer of the ring, Alexander, but I'm afraid I'm already spoken. Daventry? Where have I heard of Daventry? Flying flit mice. You must be Prince Alexander. Cassima told me about you when she arrived home. How came you here?
Why, by a ship now wrecked upon the sand. But you know Cassima? She truly spoke of me?
Yes, I saw her briefly when she first returned home. She mentioned a prince to me, Prince Alexander of Daventry. I'm afraid that was before she was told about her parents' deaths. You see, she arrived home a few weeks too late. The king and queen thought they'd never see her again. It is said they died of heartbreak. I'm afraid she's blamed herself.
What a terrible homecoming. If we had only known.
Terrible indeed, poor thing. Everyone in the kingdom seems to despair with her these days. The streets are silent.
Where is she now?
The princess is sequestered in mourning. It's a rather dated tradition, and not required, but the Wazir says she insisted
I like this guy.
out of respect.
I see. You've yet to say who you are and how you know the princess.
Oh, pardon me. My name is Charlo. I am Clown to the royal court.
Clown.
And have been since the marriage of Cassima's parents, King Caliphon and Queen Alaria. Oh, those were the happy days. The pair of them were so full of joy and life, so in love. And Cassima's birth. It would be hard to explain how long they had waited, how they had hoped for a child. I mean, she was such a charming little thing. Smart as a whip, kind and sweet. Oh, she means everything to this kingdom, Alexander, and to me. I'm so terribly worried about her.
About her grief over her parents, you mean?
Well, the truth is, I do not trust the Wazir or his plans for Cassima. I'm still living at the Castle of the Crown as court clown, his clown. But it is more to keep my ear to the ground than out of loyalty. I wish I knew what the princess thinks these days. If only I could find Sing Sing, Cassima's pet nightingale. I might be able to send the princess a message. As it is, I must wait for the end of her seclusion. She needs the time to heal, and she's safe enough in a room, I suppose. The Wazir has been warning the guards about some threat to her, some stranger in the land. But I think he's just... Wait a minute. Prince Alexander, you must be the threat he was talking about. Oh, you're in danger. The Wazir's genie must have learned of your presence in the land, Prince Alex. Oh, I don't know how, but he must have.
I haven't exactly been discreet, I'm afraid.
Alexander, this is serious. Alhazred will never let you get close to Cassima now. He stubbled the castle guard probably to make sure you keep out. Gadzooks! Oh, it's too bad there isn't some way to convince Alhazred that you've left the islands or even died. If he thought you were out of the way, you might be able to get close enough to...
What an interesting thought. Tell me more about this genie.
The genie's name is Shamir Shamazel. Alhazred brought Shamir with him when he came to this kingdom. Shamir probably won't directly threaten you, but that doesn't mean he isn't dangerous. He can be a terrible trickster and an ingenious spy. It's too bad we can't get our hands on Shamir's lamp. If we had that lamp, Alhazred and all of our problems would be solved. Wouldn't that be a fine thing?
You would wish to be master of such a wicked creature?
I know 2's after this, I think. Maybe right after.
Genies never are, you know. They only reflect their owner's heart, for good or ill. Alhazred is hardly a shining example for an impressionable genie.
So how do you propose we go about getting Shamir's lamp?
It definitely is. It's either next or next.
Oh, Prince Alex, I was only dreaming. I mean, the lamp is heavily guarded. It would be easier to steal Alhazred's own trousers while he's wearing them than it would be to get that lamp.
But surely a clown's hands are quick and agile.
Well, yes, they are, as a matter of fact. But then the theft would be detected almost immediately.
Or...
And then... my poor neck.
If the theft
the voice acting.
Oh, I see. Yes, well...
I haven't heard the Laura Botu voice acting.
But only that. If you could find a replica of the genie's lamp, an exact replica, I might be able to make the swap. I alone might get close enough. But I couldn't tell you what to look for. I caught a glimpse of it only once. I would know it if I saw it again, but to say I cannot.
Well, I'll just have to see.
Quality is dog water, yeah.
Good luck to you then, Prince Alex.
Interesting.
I really must be going back to the castle. I don't think I'll be able to come back here. If we were spied on, well, it's too high a risk. I hope you understand. If I see Cassima, I'll tell her I saw you. If you do ever make it to the castle, look me up. And do be careful, friend.
I will. Goodbye, Jalo. Thanks for all your help.
Oh no! Oh man, am I gonna have to like guess which one looks like the genie's lamp? Incredibly buggy? Oh boy. Wait. I want to show you the lamp. Chalo! Ah, knickers. Oh, son of a gun. Like soft lock the whole game and restart, buggy? Oh gosh. Hopefully we'll save enough if that's an option. I would assume it is. So what do we have? We have the ring. Oh, right. We should give the ring to the Nightingale. This is a little bit of a hint from chat, I'm afraid. I would probably not have done this otherwise.
Royal ring, hoping that the bird will deliver it to
even
the
with what
same
Jolly
place he took
said.
the rose, in the chance that the receiver might be Cassima. The Nightingale swoops down, grabs the ring, and takes it towards the castle.
Sing Sing, what have you got in your mouth, my pretty? A gold ring? Sing Sing, where did you get this? Realm of Daventry. But this is Alexander's ring. Oh, my soul, he must be here. Sing Sing, I wish you could tell me what you've seen. Is he really here then, on this very island? Oh, if only I could leave this this castle.
Oh yeah, I know. It's not a big deal. I was just clarifying that I did not
ribbon,
figure
Sing
that out.
Sing.
That's all.
If you know where he
I don't
is,
mind.
return it to him.
Y'all could say the whole thing, and I mean,
Please
I
be
prefer
careful,
not, but like,
Alexander. It is so
I don't get
dangerous,
mad
and yet
or nothing.
I could not wish you away.
I like this music a lot.
The little bird makes a delivery.
He makes a delivery, yeah.
It's a red velvet hair ribbon. Could it be? Could it possibly belong to Cosima herself?
Ah,
Or
why
am
not?
I merely wishing it were so? Oh.
The lady's hair ribbon is made of the finest red velvet. A long strand of black hair is caught in the ribbon. Alexander examines the red ribbon and finds a strand of long black hair. The strand of hair from the red ribbon is the color of midnight. Alexander can only hope that it belongs to his true love.
Eat it. Eat the
The
hair.
strand of black hair is thick and still bears a trace of perfume.
Oh my gosh. Alexander's lost his mind.
Alexander looks with longing at the strand of long black hair. Could it be Cosima's?
My man is cray-cray. Let's put the hair on the
There's
skull.
no reason to put the hair into an empty skull.
Okay. Oh, can we put it in that vial?
Alexander doesn't want to waste the oracle's sacred water on that.
Oh, fair enough. What about the milk?
It wouldn't be necessary. There's no reason to...
There really is. I have no idea why I would put the hair anywhere. Wait, is the ribbon gone? No. Okay, I still have the ribbon.
The red ribbon feels soft and luxurious between Alexander's caressing fingers.
Okay, Alexander, calm down. Let's go see if another rose will show us the other cutscene. Or if we've lost it forever.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
If the royal family, maybe the ribbon will trick the thing into thinking I'm important. Or the hair even. Can the hedge taste the hair?
Alexander takes a magnificent white rose from the rose hedges. Alexander... But the rose
hedges grow. Use the hair on it.
Alexander looks with longing at the...
No.
That won't help Alex.
Nah. What about the ribbon with the perfume?
That won't help.
Well, we tried. Maybe the cutscene will tell us about the rose. Like, she'll be like, oh, that's from that garden. And the only way in is to sneeze twice or something. Makes as much sense as anything around here. I hope he doesn't sass me and be like, you don't need to give another rose. I do, though. I do need to give another rose.
Alexander has already sent Cosima a rose. Surely Alexander doesn't want to get repetitive this early in the courtship.
Oh, bananas. You know what we should do? We should take a quick read of the old manual, because we haven't read much about receiving multiple roses is a positive in my book. Mine too. I would think that's a good thing. But hey, what do I know? Let's look at the manual. We didn't read a lot about the Isle of the Beast because we were stuck on the other stuff. Yeah, here we go. I'm not going to read it all out loud. I'm kind of just going to glance over it real quick and see if anything looks relevant. Then I'll read that part out loud. So 1 second, you can read along or just look at the beautiful stamp-looking prints of the forest. I think this manual looks really pretty. Oh gosh, no. It's just like the isle used to be really pretty and lovely, and then one day it grew so dense overnight after some magical lights around the forest, and they could never get past. Several of the guards fell into madness, screaming. At some screaming, I mean. Yeah, wild beast echoed in the... Interesting. No hints, then. Bananas. Well, we tried. Let's go see if Cinderella's doing anything yet. Not a thing. Could send Casima a skull.
Alexander shows the object to the bird, hoping to interest her.
No.
The little bird does not appear to be interested in that.
Yeah, okay. Do I have anything else, like a feather, a pretty feather?
Alexander shows the object to the bird, hoping to interest
It'll
her.
say the name instead of the object.
The little bird does not
So... Darn. What about the vial?
Alexander shows the object. The little bird.
I give her a ribbon back?
Alexander doesn't want to give that back to the nightingale.
Okay. Sorry, I thought I was misclicking because it wasn't saying the normal line. I wasn't thinking about the fact that it was different. Old coins. Old coins. Old coins. Who wants old coins? I don't know. Okay, we have... What do we have? We have the Black Widow that we've not done anything with. The Caterpillar. Obviously the palace. We need to go in there at some point. The garden. The swamp. We didn't really do anything there. We got some milk. Milk. Who wants milk? Look at the milk.
The glass bottle is full of milk. How strange for a plant to produce not only milk, but a container to go with it.
Being sent a rotten tomato? What happens if I say...
Hands off, you!
Sorry, wrong button.
Alexander shows the object to the bird.
It's not customized. Almost all tomato interactions are, but apparently not that one. We have a sentence. What is that about? Have we read about the Isle of Wonder much? Hold on, let's go back to the manual for a second and see. Catacombs, Logic Cliffs, Ancient Ones, Sacred Mountain. The Isle of Wonder, here we go. Path might complain of your weight. The trees drop twigs on your head for merriment. The Isle of Wonder is a comma-shaped body of land that might as well resemble a question mark. Confusion and astonishment. Teeming with life. Vegetation. Can scarcely pick a grain of sand on the shore without it demanding to be put right back. At this instance, if you please. A wizard enchanted it as a present for his daughter. It's the prison of a beautiful princess by a jealous queen. Others say they got tired of the serious business of life-giving the creator of the universe and decided to have a sense of humor on one island. Know what to expect. Thornier natives are capable of being rude. No, there's not really any clues here. Yeah. Really just the Cliffs of Logic. I guess that's sort of the copyright protection. And then the Catacombs had a few kind of mild clues. There must be something to do at the dang.
Alexander pulls out his
Isle of Wonder.
Alexander.
Was that me sparkling or something sparkling
no
down
reason
there?
to-
No, it's just me sparkling. I'm still curious about the swamp.
The bump on the log does not look particularly interesting to Alexander. The fallen log has a good-sized knot or bump. That bump on the log does not look particularly conversational to Alexander.
It does kind of, though. What does a bump on the log want? Isn't there a song about a bump on a log? Oh, bananas. I don't remember it. The bump on the log and the something, something. Something. Oh, crap. I just thought, that's a red ribbon. Maybe the queen would like that? Whoa, 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 whoa.
There's a small bottle on the coffee table. It bears a label that reads, "Drink me."
Oh, yeah. That's always a good idea. I've seen this movie. I read this book. I don't... What is Alice in Wonderland? Unbroken Swamp. Drink me.
Alexander picks up the bottle.
Do I drink it? Well, let's just do it right now.
Alexander decides to swallow the potion in the bottle labeled "Drink me" to see what happens.
He's a moron.
Suddenly, his vision fades to black. His lungs become too heavy to breathe. His heartbeat slows.
I had a feeling. That's really dark. Am I dead?
Then beats no more.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Suddenly, his heart takes a lurch, then beats strong.
Never mind. I don't know what's happening. I feel like if your heart sounds like this, you're in
His chest
trouble.
heaves like that of a newborn.
Wait, what?
His vision clears, and Alexander feels fine.
Phew. For a minute there, I thought, what if someone else had seen me and thought, sounds?
Ah!
Those snapdragons.
What
don't
if
like
someone else
Alexander
had seen
getting
me?
so
This is Jolly's hint. I have written down, be dead. So now we know how to be dead. Thank you, Jolly, for the tip. The doors are open. Did I open those? That's a little odd. How do you feel about a red ribbon?
Would you have any
Glitch,
interest in
yeah.
this?
No, we knights neither carry nor own anything whatsoever. Quite so. It only bogs us down. Mobility, that's the key.
Okay. I think we might be done with this creepy place that extends into infinity. All right, let's go find the genie and die, I guess. Hold on. I still think this bump on the log. There's a bump on the log and something. Should have paid more attention when I was a child. Dang it. There's a stick in the mud and a bump on the log. No, there's a hole in the log. Damn it, that's a different song.
A stick is stuck in the middle of the swamp.
I mean, what does that mean? A stick is stuck in the swamp.
Why would Alexander want to throw that?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why Alexander would want to throw that at the stick of the swamp.
Why would Alexander? What would a dogwood tree do with that?
It's a bone. Not a typical dog bone, but it's, you know, a bone nonetheless. Where are you going? Where are you going? Can I just say it?
Why would Alexander want to throw that in the swamp?
I didn't want to throw it in the swamp.
There's no reason to use that object there. Alexander has never had a problem finding his own words.
I see. There we go. Found the right place to click.
It wouldn't be necessary to do that to the milk bottle.
I was trying to make a stinky milk, and then I'd pour it on my head, and the flower wouldn't see me, and I could walk into the gazebo. No dice. You know, some of these items may not do anything. We've had that happen before in a lot of games. Bottle of milk. Cats like milk. This whole area seems like it's full of crap. Like it's not for anything. It's very hostile over here.
Hey, hands off the goods there, son.
Oh, sorry.
The goods. So is he a shopkeep? These are some coins.
There's no reason to use that on a pile of books. That would serve no purpose.
I have that flower, right? Yeah, here we go.
Alexander sees no use for that item there. That would... There's no reason to use that. There's no reason...
I don't know if I'm hitting the flies, but whatever.
Piles of stacked books, looking ready to topple at any moment, have been arranged haphazardly on the sandy ground.
What does this all mean? Like, what's the pun here? Books in a little cove. There's spelling bees. A black widow that I don't know what her deal is. A caterpillar hanging about. Storybook, book stacks. I don't know. I don't know what it all means. I'm not getting it. This screen is very frustrating to me. Maybe now I've used the book, I can give the book.
There's no reason to use... There's no reason...
Can I take this rock?
Hey,
Love how he
hands
bows.
off the goods there, son.
Oh, sorry.
I haven't checked all the piles. I guess I could try all the piles.
the goods there, son.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh.
Guess not.
Hey.
Oh.
Can I go up here? Maybe I can go somewhere and I didn't realize it. Yeah. Where'd those gnomes go? I'm hidden. No one can see me now. Oh, he's got to walk out to look.
Piles of stacked books, looking ready to topple at any moment, have been arranged haphazardly on the sandy ground.
Hey, hands off the goods there, son.
Oh.
So I was trying to bump into... I just wanted something to happen.
Oh, so there you are.
A thread is hanging from the otherwise tightly woven web.
I never noticed that before. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. No, I'm out of hunk! That's okay. We just saved a second ago, I'm pretty sure. Before I drink the poison. All right, we are going to grab the poison and then go pull that thread. I know. I need to up this. I thought I did, but I think I forgot to save it, and I just did it for that one session. Because we didn't have problems last time, because I remembered to fix it, and then I think it didn't save. Just like the olden days, that's right. Man, you never knew if it was just like random or like a bug. Like Quest for Glory 4 had so many crashes, but I'd also sometimes just crash randomly. And you never really knew what was fixable and what was just how it is. I'm just gonna replace Drink Me. So I'm here. No, wait, stop. That's not a death. Stop. Doesn't count. Probably should have. Apologies.
Hey, don't touch that thread!
Wrecked.
Have you changed your mind?
Oh, she's back to being...
People like to ask for trouble.
Have you changed?
Yeah, surrounded, same.
My offer of dead.
Okay. All right, so I got a thread. Where does it go? Wait, what? Ah, beans. Did I miss something? Hold on. I think I clicked too quick because I didn't know she was going to say something else. We're just going to restore real quick and do it again.
Hey, don't touch that thread!
I see.
Alexander snatches the scrap of parchment, curious to see what's written on it.
Love! Oh, excellent.
The wind blows the scrap of paper from Alexander's hand, but he remembers what it said well enough.
What? I thought I'd send that to... What?
Oh, so there you are, handsome. What can I do for you now? Have you changed your mind?
That is the weirdest thing. I don't know that I've ever done a puzzle where I don't get anything. Yes. Puzzle. Love. Indeed surrounded. I was hoping maybe the piece of paper blew over here. Because I thought, you know, when it said love, I was like, oh, I'm going to give this paper to the Nightingale. And Casima's going to be like, oh, Alexander loves me. But alas. All right, well, if anyone asks me something, I'll remember love. I'm still upset by the bees and the caterpillar. Surely there's some meaning there. Just one second. I'm going to cut the volume for 2 seconds while I fix this. Bop, bop, bop. There we go. Huh. So, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to restore. And I'm going to do that one more time.
Oh, so there you are.
And I'm going to look at the paper even more closely.
Hey, don't touch...
Alexander snatches the scrap of parchment, curious to see what's written on it.
Something, 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 love.
The wind blows the scrap of paper from Alexander's hand, but he remembers what it said well enough.
It had a red and blue border. Is it in the... Hold on. Is it something in the manual? I'm just going to look for the word love at the end of a page real fast through the whole thing. Nope, 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 nope. I don't know why that would be meaningful anyway, but... Oh, hold on. One of these is love, yes? Bravery, patience, desire, Z. I don't think that's quite the same. Familial love, W. Foolishness, intuition, perseverance, happiness, grief, faith, fear, joy, hate. Romantic love is the M sign. Sorry, I'm drawing the signs too, so I don't have to look back in here in case this ever comes up. Just in my notes real quick. Still I don't know. Anyway, so romantic love, loneliness, wisdom, honesty, cowardice, rage, purity, humility, irony, tranquility, hope, sorrow, and harmony. So love is also for the swan, gold, and gold. All right. Familial love is the horse, hazel, and leather. Desires, warthog, burgundy, and garnet. I'm not sure this is very helpful, but... I don't see the word love at the end of any sentences like it is on that page. Oh well. I don't know. Perhaps it has nothing to do with that. It's the only book I have, other than the weird one with all the weird units of measurement that make no sense. No, 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 no. Whoa. I'm clicking too fast. Let's save. No. We'll replace Catacombs Probably Bad 1. It did a lot of good works for us, but it's time to go. I'll name this Love. Map.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Spider's Web, Love.
Alexander feels...
Oh, wait. Well, I'm going to go this way anyway, but this isn't actually where I was trying to go. I'm trying to find the genie now to look like I die. Or I might just go do it in front of the guards.
Alexander walks forward, but the rose hedges on either side of the path.
Man, none of this makes sense. Let us go do what I was planning to do, which is die in front of the people that don't like us.
Alexander.
I cannot believe the pawn shop guy sold that map. Like, my goodness. And then he complains about not being able to get mint from one of the other countries, or islands, I guess. I want to see if I can find the genie first, because he'll run away and be stupid and blabbermouth, because he's kind of a moron. He's sometimes in here. I'm literally just going to leave and exit and go back in. Probably just twice. I don't know. I don't know what triggers things.
Now.
What if I talk to him again? What does he say? Do I tell him new things or...
How fare you, merchant?
Well, I would be better if I could only finish my manuscript. I am a budding novelist, you know.
Do you need some words?
There's no...
Merchant, would you be interested in this?
No, thank you.
You like the bookshop cinematography framed from the top of a shell? Yeah, it's pretty good. Nah, I don't know. I wonder where the genie is. I'm gonna go in here one more time. Alright, there's no genie, I get it. Where's the lamp guy? Gadzooks. Whoa, he's moonwalking! Y'all see that? He moonwalked down the hill. Alright, this is a silly idea. I'm gonna save over love because it's basically the same thing.
Alexander decides to swallow the potion in the bottle labeled "Drink Me." Suddenly, his vision fades to black. His lungs become too heavy to breathe. His heartbeat slows.
Nah! I... 'Cause... 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 'C
beats no more. Suddenly, his heart takes a lurch, then beats strong.
Yeah, ground balloon. It was very silly.
His vision clears,
Aww.
and Alexander feels fine.
Kind of gave away the...
For a minute there, I thought, what if someone else had seen me and thought, sounds?
The cards did not care. Right here. What is this? Purpose of this? I wonder. There's an irony to playing Dead for Dogs. I didn't even think about that. That's so funny. Nothing new here. Paintbrush. What do I need a paintbrush for? Paintbrush. There's Sing Sing. Let's look over here, I guess. Hey, something different.
The cargo bay is unlikely to hold anything.
Why not, like, go there, my friend? Yeah, go to
the cargo bay.
Oh, I've never seen him up there.
Oh, it's you. Come on in.
What were you doing in the cargo bay?
How goes it, Alexander?
Alexander promises.
No.
What else can you tell me about the land?
Oh gosh. Okay. Never mind.
Well,
we've heard those like 4 times. I was so excited something different was going on. And I scared him off. I'm gonna try and go back and see if it's the same. No. Ah, bananas. Oh well. Good day, Alexander. Let's look at our items slowly. Map, book, fall asleep, paintbrush, 2 coins, a dagger, skull, feather, stinky flower, Casima's hair, a lamp, milk, bottle of fake death, rabbit's foot, ribbon, red ribbon. Well, I was going to go back through. This is like a quick recap. Hold on. Then the white flower, which we've already used technically, vial of seer water or oracle water, mad tomato, and some sort of sentence. So the map we know what to do with. We've used this. We have not used the paintbrush. Let's look at it.
Alexander is carrying a clean but well-used painter's brush. The paintbrush bristles have softened to a perfect consistency after much hard use.
What does that mean? Perfect consistency? I'm not sure.
The 2 coins from the skeleton in the catacombs are extremely old and corroded. Considering where those 2 coins have been for the past few hundred years at least, Alexander prefers to touch them as little as possible.
Oh, come on, Alexander. What if...
There's no reason to use that on the
Hey,
skull.
King Skull. We used the dagger, but not like it kind of automatically. We haven't used it as one we had.
The small dagger is a gift from Lady Celeste. Its handle is decorated with precious gems set in a delicate feminine style.
Oh.
Alexander tests the weight of the dagger in his hand. It's too light and small to be a fatal weapon, but it could certainly wound an assailant. The little bird couldn't do anything with something that heavy.
Ah! Thought maybe Cassima would like a nice custom dagger for her troubles. The skull might not actually be for anything, because it's sort of there to kill you in the trap. Oh, Dagger of Amon-Ra Easter egg? Yeah, that would be cool.
Alexander is carrying a human skull.
I never get tired of that voice line.
Alexander is carrying a human skull.
Narrator seems mildly incredulous at that.
Alexander examines the skull and feels a sense of his own mortality.
Well, that's pleasant. Human.
Alexander is carrying an unusually large black feather.
Oh, a feather of unusual size.
The feather feels very stiff and coarse.
Stiff and coarse. Yeah, it sounds like a clue, but I don't know what for.
Colors of flame burst from the center of the incredibly stinky flower and drip onto its petals. The flower's appearance is as flamboyant as its smell.
Oh, excuse me.
Alexander contemplates touching the flower, but doesn't want to get the flower's stench on his hands.
I kind of do, though, to trick the... whatever.
The strand of black hair is thick and still bears a trace of perfume.
He smells the hair. And it's... Alexander.
Is carrying an old... The lamp is empty.
An old... The lamp is empty.
Rubs the lamp, but nothing happens.
Oh.
The milk bottle is still cool from the damp air of the swamp where Alexander collected it.
Have we tried drinking this? That sounds like a stupid thing to do.
Alexander drinks the milk and discards the bottle. Yum.
Ah, piss. All right, well. Back to the Isle of Wonder. I know I could just reload, but that seems sort of... We should probably go here anyway. The swamp intrigues me. Whoop.
There's no... Alexander takes a bottle of milk from the milkweed bush. Apparently, the dogwood tree doesn't like Alexander standing that close. A mushy swamp lies just off the path. It doesn't look like very good swimming.
How would we get to that stick? Could we, like, maybe we could do this. Hold on. Could we freeze the lake? If we made a boiling lake less frozen.
Alexander picks a head.
Less hot. Maybe we could... Ye gads, that's cold.
Why would Alexander want to throw that in the swamp?
I mean, I don't know. Why would I want to do all the things I do?
Why would Alexander want to collect swamp matter in that old lamp?
Okay, so I can collect things in the lamp, though. Interesting. Or at least it knows that's what I wanted to try to do.
Why would Alexander want to just throw Rotten Tomato into the swamp?
Because Rotten Tomato is... Rotten Tomato.
There's no reason to leave that lying about on a...
Kind of looks like Rotten Tomato, that bump on the log.
There's no reason to use that object there. What would that bump on the log want with a Rotten Tomato?
I mean, what would a bump on the log want with anything?
Alexander sees no reason to use that on the bump on the log.
The bump on the log. I could carve my name in the log.
There's no reason to leave that lying about on a...
Okay. Well, actually, I think I clicked the wrong spot.
Alexander sees no reason to use that on the bump on the...
Okay, that was the bump on the log. Ribbon. Can I put the ribbon in my hair?
What would a dogwood tree do?
No.
Alexander looks with longing at the red ribbon. Could it be Casima?
Okay. Okay, Alexander, calm down.
Alexander rubs the object against the rabbit's foot, hoping it will spread good luck.
Huh.
Hey, get that out of my face!
I'm just going to make everything lucky.
That won't complete the sentence. The lovely rose may be damaged if Alexander does that. It would be pointless to use that on the bottle. Alexander doesn't want to do that to the ribbon.
Huh. Well, wait a minute.
Alexander doesn't want to...
Hey, get that out of my face!
That won't... The lovely rose may be damaged. It would be It wouldn't be... There's no reason to... Reattaching that strand of hair to the hair ribbon would be rather pointless.
It would.
Alexander doesn't want to cut that with the ornate dagger. There's no reason to use that. Why would Alexander want to use that on the black feather? The clean paintbrush leaves no imprint on that. Why would Alexander want to stink up that? Alexander doesn't need to do that to the corroded coin.
Can I use milk?
It wouldn't be necessary to do that to the milk bottle. Alexander rubs the object against the rabbit's foot, hoping it will spread good luck.
So can I...
Alexander rubs the object...
Yeah, there we go. Lucky objects.
Alexander rubs the object... Alexander rubs the object... Alexander rubs the object... Alexander rubs the object...
Yeah, now everything's lucky. Okay. What about the coins?
Alexander rubs the object against the rabbit's foot, hoping it will spread good luck.
I'm sort of reaching at this point. Ooh, rub the lamp.
Alexander rubs the object against the rabbit's foot, hoping it will spread good luck.
I think that it says the object makes me think there's one that's not the object. I imagine it's not any of these. No, I don't know how to get over that stick in the mud.
Alexander pulls out his...
I don't know that we explored the entirety of the catacombs, which is a horrifying thought. Like a pretty terrifying thought, actually. Excuse me. Well, my goodness. I'm going to save over love one last time. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to save over Cliffs of Logic 2. Call it... What should I call this? I haven't really done anything. We'll just call it Love 2. And, I'm afraid I'm getting very sleepy. I hope everyone had fun. I had so much fun. This was very good and productive. This game's very good. Very much like it. We're going to go to credits, though. So, here we go. Thanks, everyone, so much for watching. It's so much more fun to play with you all here. And thank you for the raid, Guram Falloon. And the cheers from oh man, Jivan Yatra? Jivan? Yeah, thank you for the raid. Night, Uber Kitten. And the but the cheer from Jivan Yatra and the follow from Mental Mistake. Good name. Hope everyone has a lovely night. I'm going to try and find someone else playing a point and click. If you know someone else playing a point and click game, let me know, because I always have trouble finding them. And we'll raid them. Otherwise, hang on for just a sec, and we'll get you over to somebody playing something old at least. Ooh, that's one we're gonna play. Yeah, I can raid Kilgore. Let's do it. Yeah, Betrayal at Condor. Excellent, excellent. All right, everyone say hey to Kilgore Trout. Great streamer. Usually playing something good. I'm gonna have to dip out on this one because I can't see too much of this. We're gonna have to blind. Yeah, I'm gonna have to blind play this later. So, but everyone have a great night. It's been so lovely. I will see you maybe soon. I think I might stream tomorrow to make up for the missed stream. So maybe more King's Quest tomorrow. I do have family coming, but they probably won't be here this late. If they are though, I will be back Tuesday for sure. So everyone have a great night, and I'll see you real soon. Oh, yeah, we gotta wait a few seconds. I always forget. It's not really raid now. It's raid in a few moments here. Y'all have a great night. I'll see you soon. Bye!